Bengals and the Los Angeles Rams. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
You know, it's not just all athleticism for defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Stafford. That's in the hands of Akers, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
Boy, a lot of moving parts on this play, but what a nice design to leak the running back out to the left and send him down the field. And a good job spotting him and hitting him for a big play.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And the Rams at 6-2 to start play. And they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
From just shy of midfield, Stafford. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 31-yard line. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stafford. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
Pick it up.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. From the red zone now, Stafford. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down. And defensively, these corners struggled last week. They're struggling again here early on the opening drive.
And you know that was not unnoticed on tape. So when they saw their struggle last week, guaranteed they went right into the game plan, attack them early, see if they're going to play any better, and if not, you keep the pressure on them until things change.
Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. And he remains perfect on this opening drive. Charles now 5 of 5 and another first down to work with.
He's like one of those great shooters in basketball that has his rhythm, has his confidence, and he doesn't think anything is going to miss right now. As far as he's concerned, he's going to be perfect the entire game, and who's to say that it won't happen the way he's throwing it right now.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. from the gun. Here's Stafford. The quick slant caught. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Giving to the big tight end on forward.
That dog is going to hunt, dog.
Depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed
That dog is going to hunt.
And indeed he did.
That dog is going to hunt.
They're turned away.
That dog ain't going to hunt.
And on the opening drive
that
of the
dog
game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand.
That dog ain't hunting.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Burrow from his own end zone. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 10. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up.
Got him, Mixon.
He's got
Got him, Mixon.
There he goes.
Got him, McNeek. Got him, McNeek. Got him, McNeek. Get out of here, McNeek. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Evan McPherson for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Makes the score Bengals 7, Rams nothing. Evan McPherson, the kickoff.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
They're on 19-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right in the beginning.
Stafford looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. first down throw. Stafford. Got a man. It's Higbee complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That's complete to Robinson. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, speed is definitely a calling card if you play cornerback in this league, and he does a terrific job there of hustling in quickly to make the play.
Throwing again is Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Flushed out right. And probably the wise decision there.
Good D. Good D. Good D. Good D.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford.
Ah!
And he'll get into the end zone.
Come on, man. Easy ass play.
A great play there.
Oh, this nigga having a hard time. Come on.
And the Rams' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point by Gay.
Answer.
Good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bengals drive about to get going.
3 and 5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start. It's certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CB, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because, to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5 and 5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3 and 6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
98 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
.51 yards on the punt there. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left early in November, but they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another.
On 1st down at Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
14 more yards. That's another Rams.
Stafford looks to throw again. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Out of the gun, Stafford.
To Jefferson on the slant.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's Stafford. Touchdown!
Cooper Kupp
From 8 yards out.
And the Rams have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. No return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bengals drive about to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Here we go. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again, it's Mixon, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 40. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. A handoff running left, Mixon. And so he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Let's go, Mixon.
Let's go, Mixon.
Joe Mixon,
his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game.
Let's
and
go,
the
Bengals
are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone.
No big play, no big play, no big play, no big play.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And they've got just over 50 seconds to go till halftime, so they can try to put something together if they want.
That's complete to his tight end, Higbee.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Rams.
On first down, Stafford here. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle.
Good shot. Goddamn, computer. Stop doing that.
Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that.
Damn,
It would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
On 2nd and 10, Stafford.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
This
Let's go.
is intercepted.
That's what we want, guys. That's what we want, guys. That's what we want, guys. That's what we want, guys.
He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good.
And a big one.
Just get out of here. Just get out of here. He'll hit the ball and he'll strip fumbling, man. Just get out of here, guys. Just get out of here.
Now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
You're making me sweat of that. Man, this ball.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company.
Mixon.
And he's got some space here.
Mixon.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis, operating gun, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The Bengals drive about to get going.
This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense? Well, normally, you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. From midfield now, Burrow. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Aaron Donald, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get off the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Stafford. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Hey, Michael! And middle.
Throwing on 3rd down. Stafford. Got an open man, finding Jefferson. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Hey, 22!
Stafford on 1st down. And he
Good
can't
tackle.
find anywhere to go with it. And he goes
Good tackle.
down. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because
That dude will be great, man. He won't let you
because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there.
No big plays. Let him get to the team. Let him get to the team. Big proof. No big plays. Let him get to that team. Let him get to the team.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Now it's Stafford. He finds Robinson. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
To the air again, Stafford. Open man right side is caught complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. That catch for his career is number 589, so 11 away from 600, but it also right now ties him with Hall of Famer Fred Biletnikoff.
And we remember Fred Biletnikoff well because of the way he went about his business in catching the football. And we're seeing something similar here. Someone who runs precise routes, has excellent hands, and knows how to get the ball to the end zone.
And he's going to have the Rams first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Now a play fake and it's Stafford. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Good drop. Come on, it should have been open anyway. Get to 3, dog. Be smart. That's a good ball. That's a good ball.
Kept them out of the end zone.
And
gain knocks this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field.
I ain't even focused. I'm focused on the Steelers.
Partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
On one, ready?
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Mixon. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Running left, it's Mixon. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down.
Pass interference.
Comes out as that is batted down and incomplete.
Sir. Yes, sir.
But I think there was early contact. Let's check the call.
You heard it. He contacted me early.
Now it's 1st and 10 after a costly penalty there on 4th down. And now they will throw it with Burrow.
Oh, come on, guys.
It's intercepted. Picked
Come
up by
on.
the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
Oh, what a play. Come on.
And he will score.
What a play.
Touchdown. And that drive
Come on.
quickly, which is great because
That's why
they
this
scored
man.
points, but their defense has to come right back out on the field.
Boy, this nigga swooped in there, man. God damn.
The defense is saying,
Come
okay, that's
on,
cool,
man.
but let's not make it a habit. We need to get some rest sometime.
Oh, shit.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Man, 188 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They go play action with Burrow. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route go deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he's got his tight end, that's Smith. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Another try after the 1st down sack. Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. You
cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
On third down, Burrow. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 22-yard line. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
To throw again on second down. Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Well, this drive, they're 2 for 2 on third down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. He's going to have the first down.
McMahon.
He will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Fucking pigs. Come on.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Can't be doing that, Burrow. Shit, man.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Set to begin their next drive. The Rams
ain't gonna swoop in for you. You're going to have to swoop in and get it yourself.
With that last
Computer will not do it for you.
We're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at the earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Stafford. That'll be caught. It's caught.
Oh, my God.
Out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 27 yards there, a first down.
Come on.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it.
My superstar can't jump. My superstar can't jump. The superstar guy.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Let's go.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. He was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. It'll be a gain of 12, and it will also lead to 4th down.
Look what they give me, dog. Look what they give me, dog. Look what they give me, dog. Look at my man. Look what these motherfuckers doing. This trash.
47 yards.
Look at this man game.
The Rams will add to their 4th quarter lead.
Look what they gave me.
Extra
They gave me
point
the
by
call.
Gay is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Mixon will try the right side. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield. And down to
we focus on one game, Ken. We focus on one game.
The 23 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he just
we know how the story going in over here.
Defense.
Back to Mixon on 1st down. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Oh, okay, just stand there, Higgins. Okay.
Well, that would have been something, double turnovers, but instead they'll keep the possession.
Watch Higgins.
INT. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33.
Stafford now to throw.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. To me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays.
Thank you. Yeah. Now it makes a play. Where to stop it?
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD.
Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition earlier in this game.
And the Rams have got it. And that should just about seal this one. 4th quarter, they felt like they
You're lucky,
were
little
football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical. Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Now it's Stafford. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
Let's go.
And now they get the timeout call.
Let's go.
One of the big plays that they needed. Can they do it again? Don't change that.
He trying to play games. He trying to play games, guys.
Here we go.
To throw, Burrow.
And that is incomplete.
Let me see you kick a point. And can kick them. And can kick these hoes.
Let's face it, this defense is
And I need you to kick this for me, Ant. 61.
behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
And we will get a time.
And I need you, Ant.
2 ticks left.
So all eyes now locked on Evan McPherson.
This from Tom Dempsey range here.
Oh!
And this doesn't get there. It's not good.
I need that. And where you at, baby? God damn. You know my fingers can't do that. Man, get the